It appears that Craig Mack had been one step away from finishing Diddy, and as the singer confessed in his last interview before he died, he had a good reason to do so. Craig had been in the industry long enough and apparently knew something shady, because what else could make him go to such extremes and even confess on camera that he was about to commit a murder? If you're wondering what the rapper could potentially spill about the music mogul, buckle up, because I'm going to dive straight into the details. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. Craig Mack could have become one of the biggest names in the music industry, but despite a promising future, he was quickly forgotten. It seems like it had something to do with one of the most controversial figures in the hip-hop industry, Diddy. Apparently, the music mogul is responsible for Mack's misfortunes, and as the rapper himself stated, at some point he was seriously thinking about getting rid of Puff.
Try to do this to somebody, because it was really in my heart to kill him. You know what I'm saying? I was going to do it.
It's not like Diddy is the most beloved producer in the world. Many artists he worked with have already accused him of stealing their money, but no one was openly talking about eliminating him over it. Apparently, Craig Mack didn't want to put up with Diddy's alleged behavior anymore. He was tired of constantly being tested and pushed, and he began thinking about going to such extremes as taking his life. According to Craig, Diddy had always been greedy and wanted to profit off talented artists like himself. He even said that Diddy offered him a deal for a new album under his label, but for pennies on the dollar.
I said, cool, I gave him my price, and the price was, to me, was low.
The two came to an agreement, and Craig believed everything was settled. However, if there's someone in the music industry you shouldn't trust, it might be Diddy. Things began to go south almost immediately. Mack was only paid a third of the agreed amount, and allegedly, Diddy tried to withhold even more money. When Craig realized he was being scammed, he refused to continue recording. He said, "No money, so I stopped recording." But Diddy allegedly tried to show him that no one messes with him, threatening him and pressuring him to keep making music for free. There have long been rumors about Diddy's connections and influence, which may have added to the intimidation. However, Craig wasn't someone who would easily back down. He spoke openly about these threats and made it clear he didn't like how things were being handled, especially since he was still owed money today as tensions escalated. Craig admitted he was close to losing control and doing something drastic.
Nothing happened. No money. So I stopped recording.
This wasn't the end of the story. Craig believed that after threats, things could escalate further. Working for Bad Boy Records started to feel like a matter of survival. He admitted that he kept a weapon close to protect himself, fearing that he might be in danger due to the situation.
I had a gun in my lap.
As things became more intense, something unexpected happened that changed everything. Craig said that at the moment he was seriously considering violence. He heard gospel music on the radio. He took it as a sign from God not to take another person's life. That moment changed his mindset instantly. Instead of acting on his anger, he chose to walk away from that path and leave behind a lifestyle he felt was leading him in the wrong direction. For years, Craig disappeared from the spotlight. When he returned, it wasn't for music. He had grown tired of the industry and its environment, particularly his experience with Diddy. Although Craig was among the first to speak out about Diddy's alleged behavior, it didn't stop others from continuing to work with him. Clip 6.
If somebody's going to be trying to kill me, I'm going to have to do something first.
And while the situation became more and more serious,
Diddy appeared to want complete control over everything, and working with Craig may have become difficult because Mack refused to bend under pressure. Craig wasn't the only artist who felt mistreated. Many others later shared similar experiences about working with Diddy, often describing unfair pay and...
Yeah, definitely. We got a new album we're working on him to drop in January. Besides that, we're about to just drop our arm.